Everybody loves love when it doesn't hurt, you know what I'm saying? So basically the reason I want to talk about unconditional love is because I'm not just talking about family, I'm talking about like for people in general. And as a person, you have to have unconditional love for people. There's this quote by Dale Carnegie. I know I quote this book a lot, but it's a good book. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good book. But basically he says, you can make more friends being interested in other people. I think it was in 2 months. Yeah, in 2 months than you can getting people interested in you in 2 years. And I think that's a good quote because it rings true. Um, we live in a climate, we live in society where it's easy to like dislike society because of what's going on now. Like whether people be sensitive, whether people be, you get tired of the feminists, you get tired of Twitter, it's so much noise like in the world right now. And people don't know how to handle it, like they don't like it and stuff like that. And it's very hard to have unconditional love for people in those situations. But what you find to know is the more social people are, the more happier they are because what really matters in life is relationships, meaningful relationships. I'm not talking about like people like just acquaintances that y'all just like y'all like this or that, like y'all maybe like video games or something like that. That's the only thing that y'all can relate on. I mean like real relationships that really have meaning to them. That is what's gonna fulfill you in life, not money, not things, not stuff like that. It's gonna be real relationships. The biggest human desire is to feel important. So everybody wants to feel important. So always making people feel important is a great life skill. You know what I'm saying? I would even say, besides focus itself, I would say that is probably like one of the biggest things that you have to have in life because I know I heard a story about this guy. He went on like an excursion in the rainforest. He said the worst part wasn't about like the starving and thirsting and like, all that stuff. He said the worst part was the loneliness. That's crazy. You would think that you just like, you would be there just thirsting and just thinking about water and stuff like that because you can only go so long without it. You know what I'm saying? But he said, no, it was the loneliness itself. So that shows you just how important we are like as social creatures. And I watched the video the other day. I think this lady, I can't remember if I'm quoting it exactly. I should write this stuff down. I really should write this stuff down. But she was basically saying she uses this exercise to kind of love everybody unconditionally. And what that exercise is you're just like me, which is true. Everybody is like each other. We all want happiness. We all want to be loved. We all want to feel important. We all have the same things. And we all want those things in different ways. We all find to get those things in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a person who hates men or you hate women, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody hurts you or whatever. The longer that you live with that burden, the longer that you're going to live in pain and mystery. And you really have to soul search to get that stuff out of your soul because if you don't, you're going to live a life of misery and things won't change like you think they're gonna change. Like you can't go years down the road. You can't be like 20 right now and then like 6 years down the road, you think like just because you get older, like things are just gonna change. No, that's not how life works. Uh, it changes with experience and it changes with atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to get it too late. You don't want to get in your head too late that you have to change something about yourself to change your life. Things don't just happen. You know what I'm saying? You change as a person and things around you change. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I see like a lot of men nowadays, like they're telling about how bad women are nowadays and like how they do these things. They obsessed with Instagram and this and that. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I used to kind of be that guy, like in my head. I'm like, man, ain't nobody loyal nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to deal with it. But that's not a good mentality to have, y'all. That's not a good mentality to have because people are gonna do what they do regardless of what you think. Just because you have a certain mindset about people doesn't mean they're ever gonna change. Basically, don't make yourself out to make an easier world. Make yourself out to be a stronger person. And that's the mentality that you should have. You can't just rule everybody out, or like if you're a woman and you hate men because this one guy hurts you or whatever. Look, you know in your heart that every guy is not like that. So don't treat every guy like that. They may do the same things, or a girl may do the same things of a girl that I don't like or whatever, or things like that, man. But you can't judge everybody under the same umbrella because people are gonna do what they do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna wear black t-shirts all the time. I'm gonna wear earrings. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have the same hobbies at the end of the day. And I don't care what whoever, doesn't like those things or don't like my style. I don't care what they think. I'm gonna do what I do at the end of the day. And that's how those people are thinking about you. So if you think negatively about the world, you have to change that about yourself. If you really want to see progress and you want to build better relationships. So that's my advice to basically unconditional love and loving everybody, not just the people that you're around, because you're gonna have to make new relationships eventually. The best friends that you have, the people that you're closest with, those people are gonna leave one day. Those people are gonna die. I know it sounds morbid, I don't really want to be blunt like that, but that's just reality. You're gonna have to make new relationships, and you're gonna have to find. You can find at least one thing that you can relate with somebody on. I don't care how much you like them. Y'all have at least something in common. Y'all are both humans. Y'all are living in the same earth. You know what I'm saying? That's my video about unconditional love. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I need popping out more videos, like I said in the last video, I haven't really been making videos like I want to because I just been overwhelmed a little bit, unmotivated. But yeah, like I said, I'm getting back into the groove. Thank y'all for the engagement on the videos. I appreciate the comments. I respond to every single one of y'all. I may respond late sometimes, but trust me, I see all of them. You know what I'm saying? I see all of them. I really appreciate it. And thank you for 74 subscribers. And just the fact that 74 people like what I have to say is just a blessing in its own. And it really feels good to know that I can build up a community like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can be transparent with y'all, I can be honest. And we can just talk about real stuff. And if y'all ever have any video ideas that y'all want me to pump out, and I'm here, like, you know what I'm saying? I always take it into consideration. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's pretty much your boy Slim and Chill.